What's up, everybody? Mr. Steve here, and I'm going to show you guys something with the GIF Maker add-on. I've got a simple animation of a airplane prop trying to start, and this is the GIF Maker add-on. Once you've installed the dependencies, just to give you a brief overview, you would always put in the GIF name and the save location of the GIF, which is going to be different than the output of an actual render. And you don't want to stack the render either, so you would go in and choose, like I don't have temp, I have temp 1. So I came in here and just clicked to add another folder, and I've got a bunch of stuff in here. So I'm actually just going to delete all of this out of here and show you guys what I did real quick, just to show you a couple of extra features that are in here. It's kind of packed, but it's also easy to use. You can also make a GIF out of a pre-existing video, super cool, or an image sequence. You can also do a GIF compression here and add any of your settings that you wish. And I've got tutorials that I will put in the description for you guys so you can look and learn everything else about the GIF Maker. But today we're gonna be doing the UI GIF. So let's just do a regular GIF real quick and then we'll do the other thing. This is the regular GIF. I had it run okay, so I have this one actually on loop, super cool. And I've got text on it. So you can put this text anywhere you want. This is at 500 on the Y and it is at 10 on the X. So you just get a general idea. And the cool thing about that is all you have to do is render the last frame once you've got a full render in there. So you would just put in 20 of 20 and then click render GIF and it will do the thing for you. And it looks like I loaded in a PNG here by accident because I was playing around inside of the temp folder. That is not what I wanted to do. So what I will do is come back and double click on that and then click accept, and now it says see temp 1. So don't make that mistake. I've done that a couple of times. And then if you've got your text, what you want to say, frames per second, whether it's reverse or loop, and then where you want the position on the X and the Y. Then you just click render GIF, and this will render out normal, the normal Blender, if I can say it. It'll invoke the normal Blender render sequence for you. And once you've done that and that's finished, then you can go to frame 20 of 20 and then start changing the text without having to re-render the entire thing. All right, we're gonna hang out on the last couple frames here, and once you've clicked render GIF, it's on autopilot. You do not have to think about anything else. It's going to just dump this into the designated folder, and you are good to go. So on the last frame, we'll see once this is done. Boom, gonna pop up for us. And there it is, there's our collab 2. So we can go in and look at this, and we've got this beautiful setup here. Now, let's go ahead and do the thing. Let's change this to frame 20. And don't worry, we are going to get to the UI GIF, which is the big point, but you do need to know how to use the add-on overall because it's a different setup to use the UI GIF. You got to change one thing, but you'll see. Super easy. So let's say, hey, they changed. Thanks. Now let's change the textures. And I would say more to specular, if I can even type that. Okay, so there we go. We're going to change that. We're going to change this. We're also going to change the position. We can go to something like back to 10. Oops, let's go back to 10. And it's kind of generic, but you can see where it's going to go. I'll put this to like 800. I'm on the last frame. I'm just going to click render GIF, and it's going to overwrite this if you don't change the name. So be careful, but I don't care because I'm just testing. And when that's all done, we'll see right here. You may not see it change, but it changed very quickly. So we can turn this back on, and it says, thanks, now let's change the textures, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of trailed off the end there because the text is too big. Font size is way too big. So I could change that down to something like 15 and re-render that. You know, I don't have to keep that. And it's a very quick process. And then right after this, we're going to do the UI GIF. I'll show you that and just kind of give you a general idea of what you can do. And you can make notes on these, anything you want. And there it is. It's very small now. All right, and I did one more render here just to show you. The font size doesn't have to be too big, and it'll just be kind of determined on, I think, your monitor size too, like how that's gonna look. So now, what do we do to get this GIF? Well, number one, I do want to change where this is gonna go, and I might just make a new folder, and I'll just call this 2, and I'll choose that so it dumps in, and I'm gonna put this back from 1 to 20, and then I'm just gonna click UI GIF. It's gonna render out this setup, and then it's gonna pop this back out. And of course, it overrid it because I didn't change the name here. But if you do change the name and click UI GIF, it will make a new one. And now we got 2 of the same thing, which is no big deal because you can easily go back and just press this button and you're all good and you make another one. So now you can show somebody what's going on. They can go, hey, yeah, these were your settings. I see your problem, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to be very cool, very easy to use add-on, as you can see. You just have to put a few settings in here and then choose what you want. You don't have to have text in there either. You can do this without text, doesn't matter. So like I said, if you guys are interested in this add-on, very easy to use, then go ahead and check the comments, check the description. And this is one that was actually made by my collab buddy. I did a little bit of work on this in the UI stuff, but he was the brains behind this op. And he's a very good Blender dev. So go support him. I'm putting his Blender Market page up, not mine. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.